Hello, and what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new FTB Infinity Skyblock episode with me. Hi, how's it going? Oh, Soren slept. Good guy, Soren. Keep my bees running. Love you guys. A lot of great people here on the FTB1 server playing away, and we are on official release version 1.0.2. How sweet is that? The mod pack's released. And you know what's hilarious? There's the 5 dislikes on my announcement video. Probably because it was on April 1st. But it was real. It was real. What can you do? Do you not trust me? Do you not trust the Kryllyk? Do these look like eyes that would betray you? I don't think so. That's right. I'm a true, honest man that's not a huge fan of April Fool's jokes. Let's put it that way. Anyways, as you can see in the middle here, I've been doing a little bit of building up of some of our middle section and what's going to be going on here. It's very nice. We still have a bit to go. I got to get rid of some torches and stuff, and there's, of course, a lot more to build. But I think it's coming along quite nicely. These things are, kind of in position and whatnot. You don't know what they are, but that's fine. They're not going to be as useful as you think. I can tell you that much. They're going to be more for decoration. But we're going to be working on this and a couple other things during the streams over the weekends and stuff like that on twitch.tv/Kryllyk. So pretty good stuff over there indeed. I hope you guys are enjoying the mod pack. I truly do. I hope you are, and I hope you have fun with it. That's the main thing. Just have fun with it, enjoy it, all that awesome stuff. Now, let's see. Yes, let's go check our list here for a quick second and see where we're at. So, we're kind of still working on these things a little bit. I haven't really worked on the Tinker's accessories at all. Of course, we just ticked off the Applied Energistics 2. This is the big one, though, the upgrading of machines and organizing of the machines. That's 2 of them that we really need to work on. And, this setup over here, not conducive to automation, right? And as bad as it sounds, machines like to be separate. Like to be apart because, of course, you need to input things on the side and on the top and on the bottom and all that kind of stuff. All right. The other thing that's going to be changing pretty soon, we are going to remove those water wheels pretty darn soon. But let me get a little bit more done around here. While I keep working on my bees in the background, I want to get a little bit more done so that we can kind of see how things take shape a little bit. Alright, everybody, we are back here, and as you can see, we have a whole bunch of 4K storage cells here, good to go. And this means, well, you know what this means. This means that we can start moving over all of our chests. Yes, give me all the things. We need them all, and we can just simply put them in. That's my wrench. That's my wrench. Wrench, come back to me. Alright, we're fine. But we can now put all of these into our ME system. And what we'll do is we'll start filling up some of the items, but some of the spots in the cells, I mean. But it's all for a good cause because now we are going to be that much more organized. And we'll get rid of all these ugly chests just lying around all over the place. This is honestly what I've been waiting for the entire time, is to get rid of these chests, was to get the ME system up and running, because I do truly believe that this is the best way to go instead of doing another system as well. But as you can see, they are starting to fill up the cells. This guy's at 57 to 63, very nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep moving all those chests. It's moving day. We're doing some upgrades. Doesn't that look so much better? I think so too. All the chests have been put away. So we now have everything that we own in our AE system. We are pretty much set up and ready to go. Now, we can pretty much do all of our crafting over there too. Say goodbye to me using all these chests and whatnot, and say hello to our beautiful new setup. I love it. So the next thing that we're going to need is the ME pattern terminal. This is the guy that's going to start us off with pretty much all auto crafting in applied energistics. Now, to make one of those, we need to get ourselves another ME terminal and crafting terminal, understandably so. We don't have fluix, really? All right, we will make some. But this is going to at least start us off on our path towards where we need to be. Now, honestly, it's going to take a little bit to automate all of this stuff, but we are going to slowly get there. I'm not going to do it all in one video. I just can't. I don't have enough time to pull that off. So I apologize if that's what you are hoping to see in this episode, but we are going to at least get the pattern terminal here. Get an annihilation core, get the ME terminal, thank you, get ourselves the crafting terminal, good, oh, look at that, look at us go, and we need an engineering processor, oh, we don't have that, shucks, okay, engineering, diamond, oh man, I bet you we're out of silicon, I bet you we're out. Silicon. We are completely out. Okay. I'll have to make a little bit more of that as well. Uh-huh. Oh, God. All my controls are messed up. All my controls are wrong. That's not good. I need to reset my controls so that I can get my hover active again. In the meantime, though, let's start this process up. Boom, boom. Will take only about a second. We'll put that and that in there. No, we won't. We will be getting the silicon one first, and then we will make those as well. Okay, good. So things are going quite well. Release, I mean, I'm really looking forward. You guys let me know how your playthroughs are going. I'm really curious to see what other people do. Now, I have a feeling most of you are going to go straight to overpowered stuff, and you're going to play a lot faster than I do. But then again, I'm also a little bit more on the meticulous side when it comes to certain things. All right, ME pattern terminal, nice. Crafting maestro indeed. All right, we will throw down that guy right there, I think. Yeah, let's do that. So let's break this actually. We don't need that right now. And we'll do that like so. Now, I believe we can facade these. I'm not sure if you can do a grass block facade or not. I would assume you can, though. Cable anchor. Oh, boy. We got to get some cable anchors going on here. Sure, that one works. We have tons anyways. Boom. Okay, let's get a little bit of these guys going. Nice. That'll be more than enough for now, and we can go like this, and then we want to do grass. You cannot do grass facades. Okay, good to know. I did not know that. All right, that proves to be a little troublesome for what we're looking to do, but the first thing that we can do here is we need a blank pattern. Well, actually, you know what we need before all of that? We need other things. We need other things indeed. So first thing first, we need a molecular assembler from Applied Energistics 2. That guy like so, and we're going to need a crafting table, aren't we? Good. And good. Okay, one molecular assembler is definitely a thing that we need. And we're going to need an ME interface as well. Alright, we're probably a little light on these guys, aren't we? Annihilation, boom, and boom. Alright, ME interface. Awesome. Now, you know what? I'm going to make a second as well. We're going to go 2 ME interfaces for right now. And what we're going to be setting up here right away is actually our... No. Is our setup for where we auto-craft the things. Alright? So let's pull out that dense cable that we just broke. This saves us from having to make another one. And for right now, we're just going to place this right here. I know it's nothing too special or anything like that. We're not really going crazy or, you know, oh God, you're making this beautiful, amazing thing at the moment. I get all of that. But it is the process that we're going to need to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. We can make another one. Awesome. Okay, one more dense cable should do the job quite nicely. All right, boom. We'll put that like that, and we will then... no, I wanted... these guys here like this, and a molecular assembler on the side. So this is going to mean is both of these will use that one molecular assembler. Pretty straightforward, right? But that will allow us to start auto-crafting things. Now, to auto-craft things, you need a blank pattern from Applied Energistics. Pretty straightforward. Quartz glass. Just make a whole bunch, please. Thank you. It always defaults to pure Certus. For whatever reason, I do not understand. Let's make a few of these. Yeah, 8 should do the job quite nicely. And we put these guys in here. Now, one of the first things that I always recommend auto-crafting is more blank patterns. Just saying. So, I definitely recommend more blank patterns. It's a good way to go. Overall, we need quartz glass badly. Quartz glass. Bam. All right. We should probably automate that process as well, because it's already becoming a pain. All right, good. So this will... No, we're going to prevent substitutions on this because I only want to use the Certus Quartz Crystal. I don't want it to use charged or pure. I want it to only use that one. So that one will be crafted like so. Good. Now we could do the quartz glass as well. We could auto-craft that guy up. Boom. We'll use the Certus Quartz Dust for now. Good. So there's 2 of our first patterns. Now we can throw these right in here like so. And what that's going to do for us is up here we should be able to see now if we set this to craftable only. Why is it not showing the blank patterns? I'm pretty sure I put them in there, didn't it? Stored and craftable. Blank pattern. Well, that was weird. Why didn't it show up before? So now when we put this guy in here and we say 5, you can see what's going to happen here. We have 4 glass available. We have the glowstone, the Certus Quartz Dust, the Certus Quartz Crystal, the iron, etc. We are short on quartz glass, but because we already have that available for auto crafting, it will just craft it. But the problem that we're running into is there's no crafting CPUs available. That's a bit of a situation. So let me get a few things put together. I think we need more circuits and processors and stuff like that for the crafting computer or crafting CPU. Is that what it's called? What is it called again? Crafting unit. Yeah, we need some calculation processors and logic processors. And we're going to need at least 2 of these. So let me get those guys put together. So we're back here, and there we go. We have our crafting units ready to go. 1 and 2 of them. Awesome. That's all we truly actually need. Now, these guys here, so one of the ones that we need is the co-processing unit. This guy here, which requires an engineer's, which I didn't get. And the other one that we need is, well, it's going to be one of these. 16K. I'd love to do a 16K, but you know what? For right now, we could probably get away with a 4K crafting storage. This guy here. So just one of those 4K ME storage components along with that. So let's do that right now. So the 4K, pretty straightforward yet again. Boom. Again, it puts in those by default. I don't understand why. It's rather frustrating, but that's why we eventually get to auto crafting, and then it's not a problem, is it? All right, 4K. 4. I hate that. Okay, that bug as well. Okay, good, and boom, 4K. Awesome. All right, so we got that, and then we can combine that with the crafting unit, and that'll give us our 4K crafting storage. Very good. Now all we need is the engineer's processor, which really, you know what? I should actually just fix these things because they're starting to get rather frustrating making all of this every single time. If you catch my drift. Maybe we need to do something about it. We might need to do something about it today. Right, and there is our crafting co-processing unit. Alright, so these 2 guys together are going to make us wonderful things. Now, where do I want to put these? You know what? Let's just put them right here for now. You combine them together and they make kind of like a multi-block structure like that. And we just got an achievement, network dude. Which one's that? I don't know which one that is. One of these. Next gen crafting? Maybe that's what it is? Network apprentice? I don't know. Anyways, we just got another achievement. How sweet is that? And it wasn't one of the trophy ones, so no big deal there. Now, what we can do now is we can actually make those blank patterns that we were originally trying to do. So we can make 10 of these guys. It's going to craft up the Certus quartz, and we actually have the start button now. So we can let that go. You can hit the little hammer and see where it's at. It's crafting them. Good. And there you go. 10 blank patterns. Nice. That is beautiful and perfect and amazing. Now, ultimately, we need to auto-craft a whole bunch of different things. Mainly all the basics. We definitely want to craft basically all the basic stuff that we can to get things going. Now, we don't have too much room, though, so we're not going to do too many of these things, if you know what I mean, until we get a little bit further along in the system. Now, I do want to get this auto-crafted, though. Definitely. Getting the 4K auto-crafted, even if it is just the cell like that, is amazing. So let's get these in there. So we're getting there. You know, 4 already. That's not too bad. What is the other terminal that we can make again? I can never remember the name of it. The interface terminal. I believe that is the guy that we are looking for. The interface terminal is another engineering processor. You know what? We need to fix our inscriber. We really need to clean up the inscriber. We need to get it working better yet again. And our storage situation is already becoming a little dire as well. So let's start off by making the pattern for the 4K storage setup. Okay, so we'll get this guy crafting, boom, just like so, and the storage cell will be like so. Good. And we can of course make one because we have all the materials for it. Alright, good. So that gives us another storage cell, but now we should also be able to auto-craft them for the most part. We might not be able to auto-craft all of the parts, but that's a different thing. Where did I put the other one in there? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I put the other one in there. I thought it was the pattern. It's fine. Alright, good. So that'll give us a bit more storage as well. So we need to fix up this inscriber somehow. And, how do I want to do that? Really, we need more of them. That's what we really actually need. Let's see. Do I have more resonant machine frames? I do. Okay. We might need to use those. What's going on over here? What's taking so long? These guys are doing their thing? They're still doing their thing. Alright, so we do have the resonant machine frames. So let's make a few more inscribers. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So, inscribers, 3 should be enough. Okay. Not a big deal. We need some pistons. 4 of them should do the job. Good. Now, all we're missing is the overclockers. And for right now, I'm just going to steal them from over here, because I really don't have another good source for them. We'll have to make more, and I'll probably make more between now and then. But, boom. Okay, there's 2 more inscribers. That's pretty sweet. 3 inscribers is a very nice start. Now, I'd like to get a few more acceleration cards as well. We can get 1 more. We need to make more of the advanced cards, basically. These guys here. But we're out of processors again. So let's at least get this guy fired up first. Alright, so we're back here, and I've decided to try a system that I haven't really fooled around with before. So we're going with logic presses down here. We're going to be whitelist, so that'll be gold only in the filter. This guy will be, I believe this is engineering? Yeah, that's engineering. And this guy here will be whitelisted to the pure certus for the calculation. Now, those guys will all basically need to be input into this EMI interface. And then they'll go into this chest. And then they'll filter through into the inscribers accordingly. Now, we do need to set those guys up. Oh, God. FPS, please. I'm not using my normal recording program because, well, it's not working right now. I have no clue why. I'm getting a little frustrated, to be honest. But what can you do? You know what I mean? What can you do? We're going to need some tin plates. So let's get some of those made up. We really need to get that guy automating as well, which would be so very helpful. We can put those away. In the meantime, let's set up the patterns while we're here. So this guy is going to equal... Oh, what do we need? It's going to equal the circuit, isn't it? Well, that's not very helpful. Now, okay, so this goes into here, like so. It goes in. Now, we don't have power to these yet. Oh, power. I didn't even think about power. Okay, we can do power. Energy? No. Hardened? We have 1. What do we have here for ducts? We have leadstone. That's it, eh? Okay, we'll use the redstone then. We might as well. We have the technology to do so. And this guy we'll just pull right from over here and bring it on down to the inscribers on the backside. Very good. Now, because we're short inscribers, the recommended amount is actually 5. You're going to want 5 at least of these guys. And what that'll do is that will assist overall in the making of things. Alright? Now, we need each of these circuits, first of all, because we don't have a way to combine them all automatically because we're lacking inscribers. I'll need to make myself a few more of those, which is 2 more resonant machine frames, but that's going to take a while. But anyways, we want to say that this gold is going to turn into this logic circuit. So we're going to switch this to a processing pattern, and that is going to allow us to print the pattern, just like so. And same thing for the rest. So we can get diamond, boom, is going to become the engineering circuit. Good. Okay, and then, of course, the pure certus, pure, is going to become the printed calculation. Alright, good. So those are our auto-crafting recipes. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually only going to be printing out the circuits for right now. And we can do that quite easily. So let's say we need some calculation circuits. We could say, okay, we need 10 of these guys. And what it's going to do is it's going to fire down 10 pure certus quartz into this chest. And that's just going to wait until it can find a home for it to go. There you go. It just sent out another one. 8. Beautiful. And they can only find the one place because it's filtered, yet again. Comes back to that, full circle. And it's going to just keep them there for right now. Now the next step is for us to literally pull those guys out as well, and then re-input them back into the ME interface here. Alright, so a little bit of fancy stuff is going to be required, but first things first, we need to get those tin plates so that we can make more things. There we go, a few plates. It's always nice to actually have a buffer of tin plates, and like I think iron plates is the other really good one, just for things like this. Just saying. Okay, so then we're going to run this across, just across the front, no big deal there. Like so. Good. And that's going to go back into the ME interface. Now this is going to then get servos on it because it's not pulling it out automatically. And of course we will make those like that. Yeah. I think that this will be okay. So that's going to be set to low. And it should only pull out the printed calculations. There we go. And away they go. Awesome. Now, it can only pull out 4 at a time, so, you know, that's a little bit of a thing. But it's not too bad, and those will go back into the ME interface. And if we proceed on upstairs, we should have 10 of those circuits. Or 11. How did we get... Oh, yeah, because we already had the 1. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good setup. The next problem is then we need to set up the system for the silicon, and we also need to set up the system for combining them all together. So silicon's basically going to go at the top here and run in through the same system, but the other one is a little bit different, and I'm going to need to get more inscribers before I can do that guy. Let me double check where we're at time-wise on the video. I had to switch programs in between because the one wasn't functioning properly. So let me find out exactly where we're at, and we'll see how much more time we have. Alright, so we're back here, and like I figured, we did get the 4th inscriber, so I set up the printed silicone. Oh, we need to actually whitelist silicone. That would help. Silicon. There we go. So we got the printed silicon going. It should be pulling out right now beautifully. Good. Alright, and that should go not too bad. So we got that one, but I can't wait for that other resonant machine frame. So starting next episode, we'll actually set that guy up automatically to do its thing. Now, for the most part, though, these are the 4 main components that you do require. So I'm not too worried. At least we have these basic 4 ready to go, and you know they're getting going. It's not that big of a deal. The other thing that I did as well is I finally moved our big thing here, and I moved it down over here. Like so. And I did set it up as RF because, well, it's still not up to heat yet, but the biggest problem that I'm having right now is actually RF power. Since we got our stuff, we are only transmitting 1500 RF per tick when we could do up to 18. So we're actually not generating enough power right now for this system. So that's a bit of a concern. I really need to get my fraps working again. I do not like using OBS at this point in time. But yeah, so I think that's where we're going to end it. I've had a ton of problems tonight, so I apologize for that. But I think we're pretty much looking somewhat decent. We're starting to get things automatically happening for us. And the sooner that we can get everything working automatically, the better. So that's it for me. I'm going to keep on investigating my flowers, my bees and flowers and whatnot. For some reason, I cannot get this Ferris bee to make an appearance. But that's going to be it. That's all. Have a wonderful day. I really appreciate all of you guys and the support. Make sure you're welcoming to all the new people. I'm sure we're going to get a few new people to the channel, especially those that maybe have just downloaded the pack. So make sure you be extra nice and supportive and all that kind of stuff. Thanks so much, and have a good one.